everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will be making some beautiful things from this book. But anyways, I hope that you all are doing well, and thank you to anyone who is watching. I appreciate you coming over and watching my videos. You all are so very kind and so supportive, and I want to thank you so very much for supporting me and my Etsy too. I appreciate each and every one of you. But a while back, I did a couple of videos about how to make ribbon flowers and ribbon leaves. And a lot of you messaged me and told me that you bought this book. I think that is just absolutely amazing. I'm so happy that you got it. This is just an amazing book of information of vintage flowers, vintage inspiration. So I got the book back out again, and I've been wanting to do this for quite some time since I've had the book. So get out your book, and we are going to make a couple of things from this book. But let's just take a few minutes to look at this book. I love all the inspiration before we get going. I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. So today, all I am doing is cutting and gluing, okay? So I have my tacky glue. You could use fabric tack if you wish, or even hot glue, because you want this project to be stiff, you know? So, but not too stiff. It needs to be a little bendy to it, a little flexibility. But this is such wonderful inspiration. But here we are. So this has been on my mind and in my heart to make one of these. I'm just going to attempt this. Now this is in a museum out in California, and it's vintage, and I think it is from the 1920s. Oh my goodness. So I have everything that I need for this, and I'll show you in just a minute, and I'll leave all the links down below that you can go and buy these things to do this with. Now you could make this with a file folder, maybe real thick cardstock, but I'm going to use a doily, just kind of like how I made the doily book, fan book. But this one's going to be a purse. So it's going to have a zipper on the side. And this is, I've been playing around with it, and it's pretty simple to put together. So just follow along with me. And if I make any mistakes, then I'll have to learn from that. But it says right here, a vintage fan purse decorated with clustered baby rosettes. And it's in a collection in the Oakland Museum of California in the history department. Isn't that just beautiful? So these are ostrich feathers. And those are rolled baby rosettes that we can learn to do that in this book as well. I think we already did that in my last video that I've done. So I think the baby rosettes, yeah, right here, double ruffled rosettes. So you just do the baby rosette, right? So these are the baby rosettes right here. So I already did a video on that. So, and I'll put that link down below as well. So let me show you real fast what I have. So I bought a 7-inch all-purpose zipper from Walmart. So you'll need one of these, and you don't even have to make a purse. And I got these, I think this is ivory ostrich fringe trim. And I got this, and it's 1 yard, and I got it from Etsy. Let's open it up and take a look. Now, this is going to be in parts. We're not going to make the whole thing in one video. Today, we're just going to cut and glue. We're going to take this in parts. So here's the feather. So in order for it to make it look like this, it looks like this is layered. So we're going to put some of our trim further down below in the purse, and then we're going to put this part a little bit higher on the trim. I'll show you in just a second. So, and see, it's already trimmed out for you and sewed in there. So all we have to do, and it looks like it's satin, so all we would have to do is either glue or sew in. It doesn't really matter, but can you just picture that? Oh gosh, it's so much fun. Okay, so let me move this off to the side. So I'll leave that linked down below. and a 7-inch zipper. And it really depends on how big your purse is going to be. So I would like to keep this out somewhere so we have some inspiration to look at, to go by, because that's what inspired me to make this, was that picture. So I have coffee dyed 4 pieces of felt, and look at this color, the way it came out. It looks so vintage, so pretty. So what I did was I put 2 pieces of felt together and I glued it with the tacky glue there. Now I'd like to show you the doily I'm going to use. And it's pretty big. Okay, let's see. Let me measure this. So it's 16 inches wide. By 16 inches. It's the same all the way around. So you can use any size. You do not have to use this size. But what I do, kind of match it up. This one's kind of stretched out, so it's not going to match perfectly. So what I did to cut my felt was this right here. You don't even need a pencil. Just make sure your felt is lined up. And you can use any color doily. It does not have to be beige or cream or anything like that. But see, then you want to fold it again like this, just like the vintage fan book. Okay? And just put it like this. And then you want to start cutting. So take your good fabric scissors and start cutting along here. Do not cut the doily. Save these for scraps for the back of flowers. Don't cut your doily. Don't worry, we will downsize this in just a minute. I'll try not to cut my doily, right? Okay. So that's how you do it, because everybody's going to have a different size doily. See, mine's pretty big. So closed up, it's 11 inches. So I'm going to take the one I've already done, and see, it's not going to be perfect because this long side right here is going to go to the outside. And see, that's where I'm going to put the zipper. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish this. Let's take this piece here and match it up. So let's bring it all the way down here. So I hope you guys are having a lovely day today. This is kind of take your time and have fun with this project. This is kind of a relaxation, fun project together. And thank you for coming over and hanging out with me and doing this with me. And whoever does this with me, I would love to see a picture. So I'll be sure to put my email down below. And you can make it any color. So now let's glue this. So just flip it open like this. Need to move up a little bit. Hang on just 1 minute. All right. So then you want to take your fabric tack. You do not want to use hot glue because it'll melt the felt. So we want to go to the outside. Yeah, hot glue is not a good thing for felt. It just melts it. Okay, so then you want to keep the sides matching with each other. Okay, so while this is drying, let's just make sure that's good. All right, let me slide this under here. A little work area here. So now we have the already part finished here. So let's go ahead and open this up a little bit, and you want to remember the long edge goes down on the bottom. All right, that looks good there. That looks perfect. And so the other one is going to go here. Now we're doing this because we are stiffening up the purse. We're stiffening it up a little bit. You could even keep it one piece. You don't even have to do it like this. It's just easier for me. So then you want to kind of play around with it a little bit. And see, we're going to put the zipper right here, and we could hand sew it. I would not hot glue the zipper. But see, it's going to open up like that, but this is going to be all shut, so it's going to have a purse. Okay, so the next step is to glue these in. So we got to glue them into this purse. And again, I'm just going to use tacky glue. That's what I used with my vintage fan book, Blanca's Vintage Fan. I'll leave that linked down below. Okay, so let's start with the glue over here, like this. And the glue dries clear. Oh, I have a little clog in my glue. Just get it all over the place. You know what? I was amazed that this, it glued, and then I was able to sew in pages for the fan book. So, but this is so much fun. I wanted to do this with you guys so you can learn too. So you could take this same technique and make a doily book. So what you want to do after this dries, then you want to cut some lace that's the shape of this as well, this right here. And then you glue with tacky glue or fabric tack your lace on top, and then you sew it, you hand sew it in, and it's pretty fun. So, but this is going to be fun too. Okay, so that should be enough glue. Let's go ahead and put this on here. Just kind of line it up there. We need to line it up with each other, but we're not going to glue the top part yet, because I'm thinking we're going to have to turn it around and glue the other side too. Now remember, the glue is going to be covered up. So just kind of smash that in there. Okay. It's going to be so much fun doing this. Okay. So the next thing you have to do is get a piece of fabric. Now, I was going to use satin off a wedding dress, but I have found a piece of cotton that's super soft and is going to be a lining for my purse. So again, I'm going to tacky glue this in, and then I might come back through here and hand sew all the way around. I might. It just depends. I may not. So let's go ahead and add some more glue all the way around the outside here. So let's start here. Like that. So I hope you guys give this a try. I really do. I think that that you would have so much fun doing this. And I love doily anything. Doily bag, doily purse, doily books. They're just so feminine and so fun. So when I saw this in the book, I was like, I have got to try to make this. Now, see, you're not going to really see the inside of the purse except for when you look inside to get out your little coin purse, or I might even put a little journal in here. It'd be kind of cute is put a little fan doily book in here. So then, and everything's going to dry clear. Like I said, you can use fabric tack. You can hand sew this. I may even hand sew it in here after it dries. And anything sticking out, we'll cut that off a little bit later. But this is what we have so far. So much fun. Now on the other side, we're going to have to be careful with the glue. We're not going to put it anywhere. Okay, let's turn it around. Oh, it's so pretty, you guys. Okay, so because this is the outside of the fan, because it looks like on here that they used fabric underneath. If you can look, this is page, if y'all have that book, it's on page 13. You could look under here and they put a layer of fabric underneath those rosettes, and then they lined it with that same ribbon they used. So, and then look at the handle. I have a coffee dyed rope just like this I'm going to put on here. So I love these color of feathers. I wish I could have found those, but I figured I'd make this color first. I might make some more. All right, so we're gonna have to layer. Okay, so let's put the glue on the doily part this time, so it kind of stays hidden. We don't want the glue just anywhere, right? So this will take a few minutes. So just put it where it will be hidden, okay? And I'll be right back. All right, so I put glue everywhere, but not up here. Don't put it up here yet, because we got to layer our flowers. I mean, our feathers. So then you want to bring that up here. And you want to let this dry for a couple hours before you move on to your next. See, you can't see the glue. So we need to be a little more careful on the outside. It's going to be so much fun. All right, so this is going to take a little while to dry. So in the next video, we're going to sew in the zipper before we actually close up the top, and after that we will put in the feathers. We're going to layer the feathers, and then we're going to decorate the front. So let's go ahead and fold this just to get a visual look here of our fan. See, it stiffened it up. So even after we glue this, we could put some more glue up there. Is that the front? Yeah. I don't want to do that yet, because I'm going to have to layer the feathers like this. I'm going to have to put a layer of feathers up higher and then lower. So, okay, so this is what we have so far. And we're going to decorate the front of the fan purse with little flowers as well. So the zipper is going to go on the side like this, and we might have to hand sew it in, but you could always glue it too. But it's going to go in something like this. I just want to give you a visual. And then the feathers, let's look at the feathers. Let's have some fun, right? Thank you so much for joining me today. This has been so much fun. So I use this time to relax and to have fun and have no pressure, right? Just some fun. So there would be the first, oh my gosh, you guys. So there would be the first layer. I was even thinking about putting 4 layers in here. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so pretty, you guys. Oh gosh. Oh, I can't wait. Ooh, I can't wait. So just do this part for now, and Friday I will come back on here and we will do the next steps together. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and that this inspires you to make this with me. And I hope that you all have a lovely week, and I will see you soon in my next video. Have a blessed day. Bye.